Okay, just going to do a little warm up for you. Just going to warm up your body. Got a bit of funky music on YouTube I found. Just to warm up with me. Do a little bit of shake to the side. Ready for some singing? This is my mate Carl. He did this fantastic thing on Meet the Band on a previous Young Voices at Home session. This is a little piece, it's called Young Voices. We're going to sing it. So shake to the side. Young Voices. Young Voices. You could go and watch this, it's on YouTube. Get your shoulders going. Bit of shoulder action. Hello Dublin. Hope you are well too, Claire Hughes. Oh, it's gone all smooth. Oh, do like a smoothie kind of move. Like you're floating. Expressively with your arms. Get some stretching going. Oh, that's probably enough of that. Well, you can go and see the rest of that. That is Meet the Band, Carl Stanbridge, the bass player. He did that a few months ago. It's fantastic. And he wrote this song at the end with his daughter and recorded it all. So you can go, after this, you can go onto YouTube, go on to, yes, there's a smoothie out there already. Yes, you can go fruity to the top. Yes, now there's a whole other load of songs to discover about that sort of stuff. Morning everybody, this is Young Voices at Home with me, Craig, your musical director. I've put Dave up on the shelf there because he frankly was a bit annoying last time. If you want Dave to get involved later on, just put it in the chat. We've got lots to do this morning. We're going to warm up our voices. We're going to do a round. We're going to learn a little bit about swing music, and we're going to finish off learning the gospel train and singing it at the end. I want to say hello to some people. Hello Becky and Caris, and hello Claire. Well, you know each other, that's lovely. People saying hello to each other now on Facebook, which is really nice. Anybody else want to say where you are and who you are and where you're from? Hello Rion, hello Joanne Robson and Sharon McMaster. You are watching. That's nice to know. Just taking a chance to get a little swig of tea here. Who else is there? Claire Martin. Hi everybody. Who else wants to wave and say hello? You can post where you are while I finish my tea. Paula, JJ, Anthony Hargrave. Hi. Hello Aidan. Excellent. Are you ready for some singing? Good. Well, I've got a few things lined up. Let's just select my another screen there. Okay. I'm going to start off with singing on consonants. Okay. Did you know there's some consonants you can sing on? We're going to start with M, so you can go Just do a little scale up and down like this. Nice and gentle. Do that with me. Each time we go up a key, we're going to change consonant. Now we're going to do N. N for Naughty Nigel. You try that. Oh, no, same key. Try it again on N. I'm programmed in to change key. Now we're going to do V. Y, and the last one is Z. Z, like a bee has just come into the room. Hope you're all singing. Okay, here's a little magic bit of bubble gum. You put it in your mouth, and every chew you make of the bubble gum, it's very nice and tasty, it gets bigger inside until you end with a massive yawn, like this. Okay, so put it in, start chewing. It's getting bigger. Oh, it's too big for my mouth. Yeah. That wasn't very nice, was it? You saw the little dangly thing at the back of my mouth. Who wants to see that on a Thursday morning? Lovely. Now, today's special scale we're singing. We are singing pet scales. All right, so I need the whole package on the chat. It could be a dog, it could be a cat, it could be anything. But what I need is I need the pet, I need the pet's name, and 2 adjectives all in one go, contrasting. So, for instance, Sammy could be a dog, so you put Sammy, dog, and then 2 adjectives beginning with the same letter as his name. So if he's a dachshund, it could be sausage-like, and he could be smelly. So it could be Sammy, dog, sausage-like, smelly, and then we sing about him. And if nobody comes up with anything, we'll probably have to sing that. But it's probably going to be a bit tricky, that one. So what have you got? Hello, everybody. People joining all the time. It's nice to meet you. And so it's pet scales. I hope you're listening to this. I hope you're getting it. Just take some more tea because, it won't happen without you, basically. So I'm not asking for much. It's the pet. What is it? The name. And then 2 adjectives to describe that pet. And it always takes a while, this. So we'll see what happens. I mean, let's Pygmy Hedgehog. Let's experiment with Sammy. So it'll be like sausage-like Sammy, smelly Sammy, like that. You see? So sausage-like Sammy, smelly Sammy. Sausage. I can't even do the first one. Sausage-like Sammy, smelly Sammy. Sausage-like Sammy, smelly Sammy. Sausage-like Sammy, etc., etc. We've got Daffy Dotty. What is Dotty? Is Dotty a dog? Daisy dog dreaming deeply. Excellent. Daisy dog. So dreaming, Daisy, dreaming. Yes. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Dreaming deeply. Daisy dog dreaming deeply. We can do that. Let's do it. Let's do D flat with Daisy dog dreaming deeply. 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 Let's save time by coming down as fast as we can. Daisy dog dreaming deeply. Daisy dog dreaming deeply. Daisy dog dreaming deeply. Daisy dog dreaming deeply. Whale called Wally who is wet and wiggly. Okay, I've got a whale called... have you really got a whale called Wally who is wet and wiggly? I'm not sure. Anyway, so Wally is wet and he's wiggly. So wet Wally, wiggly Wally. Oh my goodness. Wet Wally, wiggly Wally. I'm not sure this is safe. Wet Wally, wiggly Wally, wet Wally, wiggly Wally, wet Wally, wiggly Wally. I'm going to stop right there and let's go on to the next one. Thank you, Emma, for that. Very interesting challenge. A little bit of tea. Emma is laughing, crying at that one. Has anyone got any more pets they want to sing about? Or are we going to move on? That's probably enough of that. If you have another one later, we could come back to it. That's a problem. Let us sing today's round. Today's round is about a very, very interesting man, a very important musician. So, there's this guy called Glenn Miller, who during the Second World War became very famous with his big band. He's a trombone player, and he had a big band, and they played swing music. Now, the reason we're doing this is because in the gospel train later on, there's lots of swing music, lots of music to a swing feel, which goes da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay? Swing music. So he was the kind of king of swing. See if you can guess. Here's another thing for you to put on the type. How many top 10 hits did Glenn Miller have in 4 years, between 1939 and 1943? Okay, see if you can guess. Don't look it up, don't look it up. It's a quiz for you. How many top 10 hits did Glenn Miller have between 1939 and 1943? Now, this is just for young people now. Not for you oldies, not for you teachers or parents. And I think Karis, you're watching. Jack, I know you're watching. You can guess, can't you? Think about how many top 10 hits does the normal, like the pop stars these days, have in 4 years? They bring up a couple a year, maybe 2, maybe 3 if they're lucky. If they're really good, might be 4 a year. So are you guessing the number? How many top 10 hits did Glenn Miller have in those 4 years? And then we're going to learn his song. I'm not seeing anything yet, so it's taken a while. There's a sort of bit of delay on the Facebook feed this morning. About 3, says Ron. About 3. What's about 3? Is that 2 or 4? About 3. It's not that. Vicky Mills, you're closer with 6. Let's say you're getting warmer there, okay? 10, Nina says 10, that's even closer. Karis says 28, that's closer. Jack, way off with 7. Sorry, no, you're not anywhere near. Jackie's going for 20. We're getting there. It's a bit closer. Actually, the answer is, are you ready for this? 69. 69 top 10 hits. Look up Wikipedia and see if it's not. No, 30. You see, that's even less than half. Right, so we're going to learn a little round about this amazing man, Glenn Miller, who was the king of swing. So we put it in a swing feel. And the first line is this. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. Each line of this you sing twice each time, all right? You're going to try that with me. Hey, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. Again. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. That's the first line. Okay, starts on that note. Now then, he was a trombone player and he used saxophones in his band. So the next line is all about the instruments. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all over the land. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all over the land. I've got a little trombone here. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all over the land. With your trombone. Now, there's a little gap there, so make sure you don't sing trom in the gap there. And you could do an action. You could do with your trombone. Have a trombone there. And your saxophone. Saxophone. 2 hands, saxophone. And your saxophone. You can hear it all over the land. So let's die both the first 2 lines together. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. And again. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all over the land. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all over the land. Now, one of his biggest songs, one of Glenn Miller's biggest hits, in fact, probably his biggest hit, is called In the Mood. And the last bit, the third bit, is a little bit of scat singing, bit of jazz singing on the tune of In the Mood. And In the Mood tune went like this. It went on a bit after that, but that's the bit we're going to do. So we're going to go ba ba da da ba 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 da 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 da. It's a lot of notes, isn't it? You try it. 1, 2, 3. Ba ba da 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 ba 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 da 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 ba ba da 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 ba. That's the third bit. Okay, so let's try the whole thing. Are you ready? Get the piano back. Hey, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all over the land. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all over the land. Last time. That's the whole thing. I think the lyrics are put in the chat there for you. You've been watching that. Let's try it all together. Okay, so there are 3 groups. You need to choose which group you're in. We all sing it together once at the beginning. You know how it works. And I've got a little band here to help me out. There's the swing beat. Okay, you ready? Start now. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all over the land. With your trombone and your saxophone, you can hear it all over the land. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. Hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. Group 2 start. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. Group 3 starts. With your hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. Start again. With your trombone and saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. Start again. With your what a swing that you bring to the band. With your hey, Mr. Miller, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. With your trombone and your saxophone, what a swing that you bring to the band. Lovely. Thank you very much for joining in with that. That was Hey Mr. Miller. Okay, bit of swing there, and that gets us in the mood for some swing songs in the gospel train. Now, were you watching last time? If not, maybe you caught up, but I'm assuming you have learnt the beginning of the gospel train with the wheels are turning and the witch and poor are there and the woo-woo and Joshua at the Battle of Jericho. Okay, I'm moving that quite fast. Joshua at the Battle of Jericho. Someone suggested the swords, and then the walls come tumbling down. Remember that? If you've got new actions, by the way, you can suggest them in the chat. The next one is wade in the water. Wade in the water, and we had 2 actions for this. We had wading in the water like this, like you. I don't know what the hands are doing, but you wade in the water, so slowly through the water, and then the angels flying by and all that. You could have had the reeds in the water, sort of waving like that. That was another idea. Now, after that, go down Moses, way down Egypt's land, let my people go. And then there's walk all over God's heaven that has I got shoes, you got shoes, we've got robes, there's some chatting, there's some dancing, and there's some easy actions there. Okay. We are going to learn from the next song, which is Mary, Don't You Weep. Okay, so it's too late to catch up with the other stuff now, but it's on a previous young voices at home from 3 weeks ago. So we're going to go from Mary, Don't You Weep in the middle, okay? And I'm going to sing the line to you. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Try that. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Yeah, Pharaoh's army. They got drowned in the Red Sea. Israelites went through and all the Egyptians went, boo. Now then, that's a very short one, isn't it? And then we've got Do Lord Remember Me. It's when it gets kind of swingy. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Do Lord, remember me. Do Lord, oh do remember. Gets faster here. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Do Lord, remember me. Really gets quite fast there. Now, we're coming into the home straight. We've got Down by the Riverside next. I think we'll put some claps in here. So, still swingy. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield. And 2 claps there maybe after each line. Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield. Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. Let's not clap at the end because it's different. There's no gap for there. So I'm going to play the piano. Let's do that one again. I'm gonna lay, ready, a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield. Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield. Down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Someone's remembering when we did this in the concert, and all angels were singing then on that year. Oh yes, it was a good year. Some good guests, I think, that year. They sang beautifully, didn't they? So that's Down by the Riverside. Again, it's quite a short bit, and now we're into our final bit where we combine 3 songs. The first one is Oh When the Saints. Okay, so hopefully you know this. If you don't, where have you been? Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. And of course, you can do some easy marching action to that one. That's quite easy on the actions. Now the next song that we combine is Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. And I was taught some actions to this, which are quite fun to do, but they're quite quick. So I'm going to teach them slowly while I'm singing. So it's swing low and stand up. Oh, can I change the angle there slightly so that you can see me? Swing low. That's the swinging. Sweet. So you do a little bit of sweet on the tongue. Chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Did I get it right? Did I get that right? Let's try it again. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I think I just about got that right. Now it's much quicker, of course, when we're singing. We're up to F now. Try that again. Try that with me on the piano and you doing the actions. You ready? Swing low, sweet chariot, chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Another key change. Final song in this little triplicate of songs. Is that right? This train, this train. And of course you can do the nice train actions, whatever you want. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory. I'm gonna tell everyone the story. This train is bound for glory, this train. So after that, we combine all three of those songs. Now I can't do all three at once. So it changes key again. Oh, when the saints. When you hit the word saints, you can carry on with that, or you can go, oh, when the swing low, sweet chariot. Or, oh, when the this train is. Okay. So the swing happens on the when. Oh, swing low, sweet chariot. You could choose whichever one of those last three songs you want to sing. Oh, when the saint starts first. Oh, when. Swing low starts on the when. Oh, swing. And when you go low or saints on the other songs, you can start with this train. And that's how they all fit together at the end. And finally, the very last bit is we go back to the very first song we sang in the medley, Get On Board. Get on board. Get on board. Get on board. It goes slow there, yes. There's room for many more. And then there's one final woo woo at the end. You can go up there, or there, woo, or even woo. That would fit too. So let's do the ending again. Get on board, get on board, get on board. There's room for many more. Get on board. Get on board. Get on board. Go slow here. There's room for many more. We finished. I'll try and end on the right note. Okay, that was a whistle-stop tour. See what I did there? Through the gospel train. And now we're actually going to sing the entire thing together. You can put the actions in as well. Just trying to get my pages in the right order. Gospel trains are coming, woo woo, and all that stuff. Okay, so let's find the track. Rewind to the beginning of the words you've got. Make sure you've got everything ready with you. Have you got some space around you? Might need some space to do all this. Okay, so make sure I've got my copy that I can see here. Hold on, just going to move a stand down a bit. There we go. Okay, Dave, are you ready? Just check on Dave. Dave, are you ready? Oh, he's out of breath. He's out of breath. He's been singing strong like the rest of you. Are you ready? Gospel train, final performance, go.
There's room for many more. Ooh.
you manage all of that? Did you? Well done. I'm about out of breath. Not used to all those moves. Good bit of warming up there. Good bit of exercise. Right, excellent. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that swing. You can go and find out more about Glenn Miller and all his amazing swing songs. And please check out all the old archive Young Voices at Home, including Meet the Band. You've got Carl. You've got Tim Oliver, the keyboard player, with his amazing synthesizers. You've got the BVs who did a song with you, Laura Jane, Hattie, and Nick. They did a song a few months ago, and it's all there for you to use anytime you like. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you again very soon on Young Voices, Elevenses next Thursday, and I think it's Andy Instone next week. So we look forward to that. All the best. Bye bye.